Good morning. What a sick van that is back there, no? It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. Last one was Impossible Route 2. I've done so much since then, I just haven't had time to actually sit down and edit a video. So we're in Telluride, Colorado. We just finished up with filming Impossible Route number 4. Which is weird because I posted number 2, but we've already done number 3 and we just finished number 4. So those videos will go up when I get time to edit them. How freaking beautiful is this town? Telluride, Colorado is like, it's a magical town. So, I need to catch you up on everything. This Storyteller van, bro, let me show you this van. Okay, so filming the Impossible Routes, we need vehicles, and Storyteller Vans was able to hook us up with this for filming the Impossible Route number 4. But it's such a badass van that Travis and I are gonna drive it all the way back home to Bass Lake, and then I'm gonna try to have my wife go out on a girls trip with this guy. So that's like a 20-something hour drive. We're gonna break it up along the way, and we're gonna ride bikes, bro. All right, so I've got my Lux. Travis is borrowing Jeremiah's Exceed, so it's a hardtail. This all folds down into a bed. I'll show you that when we get to the next town we're going, which is Fruita or Grand Junction. Dude, this van is so sick. It has a kitchen, it has 2 beds in it, so much cubby space. The thing's a beast, and it's 4-wheel drive. I can't even begin to describe what Travis took this up yesterday, 2 days ago. It's unbelievable. I'll show you a picture here. But okay, so catch you up real quick. So we did Race Across the West, a 930-mile race. What? Then we did Impossible Route 3. Then 12 hours of Road America. Then Impossible Route 4. So I've just been bouncing from one huge project to the next, getting great footage, but I haven't edited any of it yet. So we're in Telluride, which this town, I said, it's so beautiful. This area is unbelievable. Here's a few pictures. So now we're headed to Grand Junction and Fruita area to ride mountain bikes. Then we're gonna go to Moab, then we're gonna go to Mammoth, then we're gonna go home. It's a ride-a-palooza, all mountain bikes, and I'm really stoked. Let's go. Okay, we are here in Fruita, which is so weird because just like 2 hours ago, we were so high, like 9,000 feet of elevation. It was cold, now it's warm, and we're basically in the desert, about to ride some sick mountain bikes, dude. How's it going, Peter?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, I actually met you a couple of times.
Yeah.
I met you in Kansas.
Right.
Yeah, and then I met you at the Cookie Fondo.
Totally, yeah, you look super familiar. All right, man, so you're gonna be our guide for the day.
I'm gonna be your guide for the day.
Where are we going, and is a cross-country bike gonna be enough?
Yeah. You should be okay. You might have to go a little bit slower. Prime Cut, this is the up. These are all one way. So Prime Cut's one way going up, and then you got these options: PBR, Kessel, Joe's Ridge, Mojo.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna Red Bull Rampage
on a hardtail.
I mean, because that looks pretty gnarly.
We're gonna send it. We're gonna get super sendy.
Okay. Bro, it's so crazy that just a few hours ago we were in the most foresty, woodsy area I've ever seen, and now we're like straight up in the desert. Whew. Whoa! That was sick, bro! Oh shit! Yeah, buddy! You! Yeah, dude! That was fun. Those jumps are like
Perfect.
yeah, like you don't know what's coming up, but you can still send it.
Yeah.
Yeah! Mountain bikes are so fun. I mean, so far this trail's not overly technical, and so fitness sort of trumps skill at the moment, but I think we're going deeper into these mountains, and your boy's gonna start doing front flips, not attached to the bike. So much fun. So much fun. I mean, so we've only done 2 trails so far, but it's pretty flowy. It's not very technical. So it's good for, you know, a guy who's a squid. And, you know, if you blow a turn, you're okay because you can just kind of roll into the desert. The vibes are just impossibly high.
Bro, I'm in a tank top and road shoes and a hardtail. I'm vibing.
I'm vibing.
So with the Storyteller van here, we've got a fridge. And so it's so awesome. We come back from riding in the desert and we've got cold Cokes for everyone. That is just living the life, no? All right, so how are we doing as roadies?
You guys are doing great.
You're
Like you're natural mountain bikers.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
You're strong, you're confident, you're intelligent, you're charismatic, you're the total package. On a scale from 1 to 10, you are an 11.
So we're gonna do the same climb. We're gonna go up Prime Cut. Beautiful views, a little steeper. Not super techy, but a little bit steeper and a little more exposure.
Whoa! Whoa! See that guy?
Bro, what the He's on dirt skates.
Okay. So, dude, explain everything about what is going on here.
Well, they're new. I'm not used to them. They're made in Germany. They're not a thing here yet. But I'm gonna send them down the trail. I've done 2 already successfully, so got hip pads and everything I need.
What? I don't even understand this. I feel like there's a glitch in the matrix.
They're rubber. They're like air pump tires up at like 90 psi.
There's actual valve stems in them.
Yeah, they're honestly like pretty slow. Like if you go in that like open land over there, it's they're like so slow. It's got so much surface, but for the downhill stuff, it's amazing. It's honestly like skiing.
And so, do you do the jumps and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a huge jump at the end of it. I love hitting that one.
That little floater?
Yeah.
Slow down.
Drag a foot.
really classy, and I think it's subtle, but it's like I've never seen anyone do it this well.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we're totally on the same page with this colorway. I mean, you tell me. I don't know. Is your cost map pricing?
Maybe it is at 21.85%. Like maybe that's their discount. I don't know, but this doesn't seem clear.
All right, so I still have a day job. I own a web development company and a data distribution service in the aftermarket off-road industry. I'm trying to phase myself out of that as much as possible, but I'm one of the owners. The thing is that I've never really gotten paid that much from that business. Just my time has been reduced. I have just hired another woman to take over my position in the company. So it's been a little stressful in the last couple weeks to get her all up to speed. But that also means that I've actually taken a pay cut. I've actually reduced my pay out of the company by half, but I'm an owner of the company. And so it's risk versus reward. Right now, I'm not really risking a whole lot, but my reward is very high. And so if I can have a solid team crushing the website side and the data side, you know what I mean, then all is good. But I have some kind of exciting news. So the goal has always been to sell the data distribution service, but we actually just got a letter of intent to purchase the data distribution service, which is so freaking exciting. A letter of intent to purchase is, I can't even believe that I'm at this place in my life to be able to sell a company. Now, there's so many other people involved with that business that have worked so hard and has made that business what it is. So I'm definitely not trying to take credit and be some entrepreneurial boss. But the fact that someone has said, I'm going to buy you, and now attorneys are discussing the legal ramifications and the terms of that purchase is insanity.
Hey, how was the rest of your ride?
Bitchin', dude. Thank you so much for taking us there. So is that... Do you need to take that?
No.
Where on the scale of 1 to 10 does that rank on your local trails around here?
In terms of fun factor?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's probably the top, the cream of the crop. It's funny because we get a lot of tourism traffic coming in here, and a lot of people have never ridden mountain bikes before. And I kind of break it down in two ways. If you're only here for a day and you want scenery, typically I'll send them over to the Kokopelli Trail and let them ride Rustlers or something, which is pretty mellow. But pound for pound, the fun, it's right there.
Well, the fact that a guy on roller skates started doing those trails kind of made me feel like maybe they're not super difficult, but they were so much fun. Yeah. So thanks, man. This amazing human's gonna let us use his shower, and then we're gonna grab some Chipotle. But the Chipotle and the shower. You can't beat Chipotle. You can't beat it for the price and how much you get and the calories. In this trip, we have to drive back to the house, right? Get back to the house with the family. And we could have just gone straight through. Got back, started working, because obviously I missed the family. But I just recently burnt out hard after all the things that I did this year with the help of Travis over here. Travis has been with me the whole time, just crushing. So we've completed 4 impossible routes. 2 of them up are on YouTube. But so we did Death Valley. That was crazy. Broke my leg. Had that whole recovery process there. That was huge. That in alone would have been a banger year. But we pulled in sponsorship for the impossible route, so we had to then go do number 2, which I was 11 weeks out of a broken femur, basically, right? Which was kind of insane. So we cracked that out, and then the editing process and the stress around getting that done and premiered was quite a lot. So there was a huge moment where we flew to Texas, did Gravel Locos. I did well there. Did a video on that. Then we flew over to Virginia, did Impossible Route number 2. Then immediately drove to Kansas in a van for Unbound. So did Unbound. Then like a week later, did Race Across the West. The Race Across the West video, I cannot wait to put that out, was one of the craziest experiences of my life. 46 hours, 38 minutes between me and Shane. So then we did BWR, and at BWR, I was feeling just burnt. And I knew before I even started that race that I just was like not feeling right. It's like something inside of me, like I was just void. And so then I didn't do very well there. But then immediately, like Sunday was the race, Monday we had to fly to Montana to do episode number 3 for the Impossible Route. That video is not out yet, so I can't really spoil how that went. But so it was very difficult. It was very long. It was 5 days in some of the most beautiful parts of the world I've ever seen. It was absolutely spectacular. But so then, as soon as we were done with that, the schedule had us literally going from Montana to Colorado to do episode 4. Just because scheduling and moving people around, it's very difficult to do those videos. We bailed on that, which was actually, it was a bummer. We lost some deposits, and there was, you know, some people that were kind of mad at us because we had 2 women slated to do that, but it just, nothing was right. And so this is on top of the day job, and you know, I hired Travis, and so just managing him also, even though he's taking a lot of stress off of me, his energy is very high. Very high energy. And so it's a lot. And then the family and, you know, just everything, the whole program, right? I was chemically destroyed. Just there was nothing going on in my brain, like no dopamine. I was just very in a weird place. I was just working too hard. I was trying to strike the iron when it was hot and accomplish something really amazing this year, which this year's been unbelievable. I probably could have done a quarter of what we did this year, and it's still been amazing. So I basically took literally 2 weeks and did nothing. I laid on the couch as much as I could do nothing, right? I'm still a parent, obviously, but I just didn't look at my phone. I still, even after 2 weeks, nothing was there. I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to like not exist. So I had Kristen, my wife, and my kids, and we went to the coast. The Central Coast is like a place for me that just, I don't know why, but it invigorates me with life. Like I love it there. I actually did an Instagram story. I highlighted it called Burnout. There's 2 parts. I really dive a little bit more into the burnout there. But so we go to the Central Coast. It was only for 2 days. And it was so weird how literally the second I hit there, just like the ocean air, my Whoop data actually showed that like my resting heart rate went down, my vitals literally went down, and I was feeling happy again and like creative, and just the juices were flowing, bro. I'm a huge fan of Sprouts. But okay, so then what happened? So at the Central Coast, I started making an Instagram story, started feeling creative again. Everything was good. I spent a lot of good time with the family. Felt way better. And so, which was important because then we had to fly to Wisconsin for the 12 hours of Road America. That's another huge video that I can't wait to put out. It was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. A lot of personal growth during that trip. What did we do after that?
Road America, we flew back here, and a week later we flew to Colorado. Oh, and we raced state champs.
I will definitely say that how hard we've been working wouldn't be possible without Travis. I mean, I'd be lost in an airport for sure. Boom, buddy. Vlogging in a grocery store is not only super douchey, but very embarrassing. This year has been really difficult in traveling. And I think tomorrow I want to dive into that and the toll that traveling has taken on me. Just if I even want to do that anymore, because I feel so stupid when I'm traveling and away from my family because I feel like I need to be with them. Like that's my job, be with my family. So a big part of this little mini trip is to unwind as much as you possibly can while daily vlogging. And so, because as soon as I get home, I have Impossible Route 3, Impossible Route 4, 12 Hours Road America, Raw. Those are 4 huge projects that I got to edit and get out. And I need to be fully focused on that. So, this is where I'm sleeping. Travis is sleeping down there. His is probably not as comfortable as mine, but that's how it goes. Anyways, basically, long story short, it's been a big year. So this is one of the ways that I help provide for the family. So then like when I have opportunities to do this, I get real excited. And then when I get away from my family, I just feel like, why am I away from my family? And this happens so much this year, is this fluctuation of like so excited to go do trips, but then I'm away from the family. I'm so excited to get home, and then I get home, and then it's like I'm so excited to go on trips again. But in here, in the heart, I just want to be home. I want to be in a little cabin in the woods with my family, and that's it. But here's the thing, is that when I do get home, when I'm missing them so much, and like it literally hurts inside. Have you ever homesick and like literally like hurts? You feel uncomfortable. That's where I'm at. But so when I get home, what I hope is that that pain will make me a better father, a better husband, because it's like I know how much they mean to me. And you can't really know that until you're not with them. That could just be all excuses of me flying like a free bird, but I do miss my family. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's Moab. And as always, thanks for watching. Vegan Cyclist. Yeah!